The last question. If you could wave a magic wand and remove one friction point from your business today or in business at all, what would it be?
I would have to say academics. If we could get academics out of business again, that would be great. We have leaned so heavily into the MBA mindset in business that we take these academic perspectives and we ignore the people that are in the trenches doing business every day that come shaped educationally all kinds of ways. Some of them with MBAs, some of them with high school diplomas, and some of them with bachelors. We have leaned so heavily, and I'll give you the great story. This will only take about 25 seconds.
Yeah, you're fine.
But we all know what credit default swaps were. Well, back in 2003, 2004, you can Google this and find the story. There was a group of regulators that sat in a room on Wall Street in a conference room and made the decision to allow credit default swaps. There were 11 or 13 people in that room, and they had one thing in common with each other. They came from all kinds of different backgrounds, private sector, public sector. They all had only one thing in common that set our markets on fire and crushed them to the negative in our housing market because they allowed credit default swaps. That one thing they had in common, they all had an Ivy League MBA. And that academic perspective is insane. It doesn't track in business. You can give me theory and conjecture, but if you're wearing a sports coat with a leather patch on the elbow, chances are you've never done it. You've only read about it. And so your opinion, while it's nice to understand the theory, it's not material in the trenches. In the trenches, capital markets, they're dirty, they're hard, and they're fast. And if you don't understand that dynamic, stay the hell out because it will roll you over. And that's spoken from a guy that's only been doing capital markets for 3 years. I'm new to it myself, and it's a ride. So, it's like, but this academic, like, well, this is how markets function. No, China doesn't have to conform with the SEC. They get access to capital markets and our listing exchanges, and they don't have to conform. The law says they do, but no regulators make them. So they don't have to have reporting and do all the things we have to do to give investors confidence. So why is that allowed? It's like all of that. And that's academics. That's the academic, non-reality based perspective
Yeah.
that's I think too heavy in business right now. I'd like to see a return to less of it.